Everyone, what's going on, and welcome back to the channel. And just a really quick review for a Dario Argento film that maybe a lot of people haven't seen. It's not one of his more well-known films, and that is Trauma, starring Asia Argento, Dario's daughter, in her first starring role. She plays a runaway who is about to commit suicide, jump off of a bridge, and this gentleman who's driving by just happens to see her and rescues her and saves her. And of course, upon being returned to her family home, a murder occurs. Now, her mother, played by Piper Laurie of Carrie, Piper Laurie again, does a great job in this one. For the time that she is on screen, does a great job in this film. But a murder occurs, and Asia witnesses the murder of her mother and father and sees the killer getting away, but cannot recall, hence the name of the film, Trauma. Trauma ensues, and she is not able to recall what exactly, the face. Everybody keeps asking her, did you see the victim? Did you see the killer? Did you see the killer? But she cannot recall the killer's face. Now, again, any Argento film or giallo films in general, there will be a twist at the end of the film, which I will not give away. But I think it was pretty good. Like I said, it's not one of Argento's great films, but I still think it's pretty darn good. And one that I would expect probably to get a 4K release in the future, like a lot of Dario's films are getting 4K releases. This one, like I said, picked this one up for $10 during Vinegar Syndrome sale that they had a few months ago with the slip. Couldn't be happier about this. I think it's definitely worth a watch. Like I said, there's a little bit of a twist, at the end, and I really enjoyed that. One that I did not see coming, but I probably should have, considering I've seen a lot of Argento's films. I probably should have seen the twist coming. But I really liked it. The killer beheads their victims, and a little bit of a trophy, taking their heads as a trophy. But I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. And like any Argento film, you're going to get plenty of blood and gore in this one. And I think it's definitely worth checking out. It's hard to go more into it without spoiling too much, because this film is not as complex as a lot of Argento's previous films. This one's pretty straightforward, a mystery, trying to solve who the killer is, put the pieces of the puzzle together. And like I said, I think Asia does a really good job for her first starring role. The gentleman who her savior in the film, basically, he's okay. He's not the greatest actor of all time, but I think he does a pretty good job with what he's given on screen to work with. And like I said, Piper Laurie, she's just great anytime that I see her on screen. But yeah, definitely Trauma is worth checking out if you can find this one still on Vinegar Syndrome. I'm not sure if it's still available. It might be, but not quite sure. If it's not, that is why I have a feeling that this one might be getting a 4K release down the road very soon. So, yeah, Trauma, Dario Argento's, definitely worth checking out if it's one you haven't seen of the master of the giallo. Definitely check it out. Like, subscribe, and comment if you get the chance, and I will catch you in another episode. Take care.